like to do next is do a little skedaddle towards Tif Myerr. You can get up if you want. I can't.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Right.
Hey Tif.
I go by the name of Tif Myerr. I do, but whenever I'm feeling especially confident, I go by the name of Tif Shakur. You guys know who Tupac is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? I've been going around this whole country for about 5 years telling people about Tupac. Because in Spain, they don't know who Tupac is. They don't. They only know 3 rappers. And Tupac is the greatest rapper who ever lived. But they only know 3 rappers in Spain, okay? They know Eminem, they know Macklemore, and they know, most recently, Post Malone. I don't know what those 3 have in common. Think about it for a second.
Americans.
Americans, yeah. No, but I like Tupac a lot. I love him. I think of him all the time when I'm on stage. He's a big inspiration to me. Tupac had a lot of haters, as do I.
Yeah.
Tupac was shot and killed in Vegas, as was I. No, I was not shot and killed there, but I did grow up there. That's my home, that's where I was raised. I was raised in Las Vegas. The city of Las Vegas recently announced that they are changing the very important slogan of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, which has been very successful for our city. It's only been around since 2003. It seems like a lot longer because it's that brilliant. It's like an amazing marketing scheme. But they've changed it because some board office workers had nothing to do and they're overpaid and they're just like, oh, maybe we should change the slogan. So they changed it. They announced it this week. The new slogan is, what happens in Vegas only happens in Vegas?
What?
That's the new slogan.
The fuck?
It's like it doesn't have a ring to it. It has nothing to it. Mine wasn't any better. I did send them one. This was, let me know what you think. This was my slogan. What happens in Vegas never really happened because life is an illusion. Life is an illusion. Life is an illusion.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
I sent it to them in the form of a meme. And I had like 4 important magicians on the picture, you know. I had a Penn and Teller. And then I had David Copperfield, and then I had Chris Angel, and then I had a Carrot Top. And I sent it to them, and I think they should have given me honorable mention for that. I thought it was really good, but of course not. There's a lot of haters in Vegas. I do have a love-hate relationship with Vegas. Sometimes I think about it. I'm like, if Vegas were a woman, I would probably text her in the middle of the night, tell her to come over to my place in Lavapiés. She'd come over, right, and she'd knock on my door. And I'd open the door, and she'd be there, just wearing a trench coat, nothing underneath. And I'd be like, come on in. And we'd start off with some very standard, dirty talk. I'd just be like, you didn't raise me right. And she'd be like, you love it. And I'd be like, oh. And I would just like rip off her trench coat, and she'd rip off like my Rick and Morty pajamas, and we'd just start going at it. And we get really into it. She'd perform cunnilingus on me, I perform cunnilingus on her. We'd all be really, really hot.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I would say, I'd be panting, and I'd be like, you killed Tupac, and your dirty cops like covered it up. And Vegas would be grabbing me by the neck, pulling my hair and saying, you're a dirty cop too. And I would be like, oh! And we would just, at that moment, we would both female ejaculate all over my walls.
Yeah.
Like the Bellagio fountains. You know the And we'd be laying there in bed, right? And I'd be smoking my cigarette. I don't smoke, but in this fantasy I do, because I'm cool. And I'd be smoking, and I'd be like, you can get the fuck out. And she'd leave. She'd walk off. She'd walk off down the streets of Lavapiés with her high heels and her trench coat. Off she would go. I do have the same fantasy about Madrid. I have the same fantasy. But Lady Madrid is a lot older. She's a lot older, so she's not about this life anymore, you know what I mean? I love Madrid. I love Madrid. I really do love it. I think the best thing about Madrid is Lavapiés. Does anybody agree? Am I the only one?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I live there, so I love Lavapiés. I'm a very proud Lavapiscent. Lavapescent? No. Lavapisser. I don't know what to call people from Lavapiés. What do you call people from Lavapiés? I don't know. Lavapiés is so lovely. It's true that the streets do smell like piss. You wouldn't know if you don't live there, but I live there, so it's not a terrible thing. It really is not a terrible thing. One time I was doing the walk of shame back home at 5 in the morning. It was still dark out, and I couldn't really see because like my contacts were bothering me. I couldn't really see, and it's dark, pitch dark in the night, and I'm trying to get home, and I can't really see. And I don't know what was wrong with my contacts. I mean, I don't know. I was like, oh my God, is that syphilis in my contacts? I don't know. Nothing gross or anything, you know. I just do sometimes, occasionally, hook up with very slutty women. And I don't know where they've been. Sometimes they do kind of show my face, but I was walking home, and I couldn't see, and I made it home just with my sense of smell. I was walking down the street, and I was like, okay, that smells like old man piss, make a right. Okay, that smells like UTI, make a left. That smells like heroin. That's my door. I love Lavapiés. I love my place. My place is really, really cool. Despite all the junkies and everything. But I love my place, but it's very cold. We do not have a heater in my house. I can't tell whether we don't have a heater or we just can't afford it. I can't tell what's the problem. I don't know. But it's very cool. So I sleep with like 5 sheets on me. And like a blanket, and like anything that I can find, I just throw my couch on top of me sometimes. And it's very cold in my room still. It might be because I do sleep in the nude. I sleep in the nude because it's better. You all should sleep in the nude. It's better for your body. Your body circulates better. You know, it's better circulation. But I do always cover up my feet because your feet regulate heat. You're learning a lot of things here today. Yeah. Your feet regulate heat, so I do cover up my feet. I wear two pairs of socks in each one, and then I wear like fluffy socks. And then I like wrap a scarf around them, and that's how I sleep. And every time I'm like wrapping my feet with the scarf, I'm always thinking, you know, if there is a fire in the middle of the night, I'm gonna have to kangaroo my way to the balcony. This is very tightly wrapped. Kangaroo my way to the balcony and jump off into the streets of Lavapiés and just roll down the street. And then I think about it, I'm like, people in Lavapiés are just gonna look over and just shrug. Because it's Lavapiés. It happens all the time. All right, so I'm gonna end this on a little bit of a sad note. I know you're not supposed to do this. Your closer is supposed to be this huge climax and stuff. I mean, you know, I've thought about it, and like being a comedian, it's kind of like being a comedian. It's like you're dating someone, right? You've been on like 1 or 2 dates or whatever. You get to have intercourse with this person, but you want to. And so you start talking about it. You start talking about the sex, and you really want to. So then you say, you know, I'm gonna give you an orgasm. I know I'm gonna give you an orgasm. I already know. So come on over to my place. So people come over to your place, to the bar, to see you, and they're just like, where's my orgasm? That's what people are like when they come to comedy shows. And then you're up here bombing, and you're just like, oh, sorry. Maybe I overestimated my abilities. So I'm gonna overestimate my abilities now with this. All right, people of Madrid, let me tell you something. We must not forget Kobe Bryant. I know. Let's not forget Kobe Bryant. I know it's Thursday, and we've all moved over to the coronavirus or whatever. We're moving on to different news all the time. But all right, I heard the news on Sunday. And it was really, really sad for me. Again, I grew up in Vegas. I played basketball my whole life, which is kind of strange. I'm very small, but I did play basketball my whole life. And we didn't have an NBA team because Vegas, we don't have an NBA team. So the closest thing to us is Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Lakers. So I loved him growing up. I loved him. I adored him. And everyone in Vegas adored him because he was the king. And so there was always haters, though. There's always contrarians. Like, I don't like the Lakers. I like the Sacramento Kings. So one time, I was in 8th grade, and after my own basketball game, I got in a fight with this girl who was talking shit about Kobe. I got in a fight with her, man, and I was really into it, and I totally lost the fight. I got my ass kicked trying to defend Kobe, you know, from the Sacramento King fan. So I hear the news story on Sunday, and I'm like thinking about the story, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy. I used to fight Kobe when I was before Kobe in 9th grade. You know, and I'm thinking about it some more, and I'm thinking about it some more. That whole fight and that girl, the Sacramento King fan. When I thought about it, and I said to myself, I never would have guessed that God was a Sacramento King fan. Bastard! I hope Kobe's up there kicking his ass on 1-1 right now. I'm sure he is. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Yay!